it's like everything has a purpose. It all builds off of each other. And it's not like I'm going to have a favorite scene that's like graphic. Like that's not a favorite scene. Well, it's memorable.
But like Brett talked about the first scene.
The sound is done, by the way. It's gone.
Oh, it's upstairs.
Now there's people banging.
I love
I mean, there's
William Hung over here. Can't get out of his own way. Oh, baby, she moved. Welcome to The Cover, where three Hoosier friends judge books by their covers and movies by their trailers.
That's right. I'm Brett, here with my fellow Indiana natives, Remington and Marcus, ready to dive into the stories that keep us up all night and occasionally put us to sleep.
Whether you're a bookworm, movie buff, or just here for the witty banner, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll dissect a different book or movie, sharing fun facts, hot takes, and moments that make Marcus cry. Spoiler alert, we're not experts, but we're definitely opinionated.
From literary masterpieces to blockbuster flops, nothing is safe from our snarky reviews and wild tangents. Who knew Hoosiers could be this entertaining?
So grab your popcorn and reading glasses because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the pages and screens that shape our lives. Or at least our weekends.
You're listening to The Cover. Let's get the show on the road before one of our kids wakes up.
It's smelling foul over there.
Yeah, Rem, is that what you said?
What?
I don't have my clicker, but you know what? We'll be fine. I got it. Hey, welcome to the Cover Freaking Podcast.
Wouldn't it be the Freaking Cover Podcast?
No,
it
I
depends
like the way
on
you said it.
who's freaking.
Oh, okay.
And what's freaking.
Okay.
Do you remember my buddy posted on my Facebook, he commented and said, "That's my effing phone," and you commented underneath and go, "I didn't know phones did that."
I don't remember that. However, as soon as you said that, I knew exactly what I said.
Your response is, yeah.
Shout out.
I've gone back to like 10-year posts and like laughed at myself before.
Dude, I hate that I'm this guy now, but I've gone back and deleted some posts.
Oh, I deleted my whole Facebook. I started over. I had one that I started over when I started in when I graduated, and the other one's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
gone.
mine's not gone.
yeah.
So have fun with that one.
Yeah.
Well,
let's go cancel Marcus again.
Well,
I'm
After
sure.
last week,
After
you're completely
last week,
canceled.
I'm very cancelable.
I don't even know why we're recording this episode.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Producer
Cover.
Nate might be in permanently.
No, I almost said that's. I'm your host, Brett Wiggs. I haven't even taken a drink of my drink yet. As always, to my left is
Set.
Marcus Magus, and sitting to my right is Sir
Remington Ramsey.
They'll also be sitting next to me on September 9th, live at the Lounge in downtown Fishers, Indiana, connected to Parks Place Pub. We are doing Titanic. It's my birthday party.
Private party.
Now, here's the thing.
You gotta know us.
It has been said that I have done many things in my life to make the women around me happy. So, my birthday week, we're doing Titanic.
Oh, huge.
I will tell you right now.
It's huge.
I've never truly taken the time to appreciate Titanic. So, you know what? I need to do this. This is
so
something I need
big.
to do for me.
God himself could
You've
not
seen it,
sink
though? You've seen Titanic?
I've seen Titanic, but I've never
What's the quote? It's so magnificent, God himself could not sink it. Is that what the captain says?
It's in that neighborhood.
Oh, wow. Is that an original quote?
Yeah.
That's a real quote?
Yeah. You think God heard that?
Yeah.
I think God was like, I'm going to let this little iceberg sink it.
I think that was an actual quote. I think that was like from history. And it always makes me wonder.
What was the book we read? Was it like Boys in the Boat, where there was the sister ship that they talked about that ended up sinking later?
Going to the Olympics?
I don't think
there was somebody important tied to somebody else in the book that was on the other ship. Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes. It was during what's the main character's name?
Joe Rance.
Joe's dad or something. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was a thing. I think it was Boys in the Boat. Oh, everything comes back to the cover. We answer 9 questions, sometimes every week, about one of your favorite books or movies. Sir Remington, what random IMDb fan summary did you cover and choose tonight?
In the late 1850s, former dentist turned bounty hunter Dr. King Schultz buys the freedom of a man named Django from the slave trader duo in the quest to find and kill some men he wants dead. Afterwards, Django sets out with help from Schultz to find and rescue his wife, Broomhilda, who like him was sold into slavery by an anonymous owner. Their journey takes them to a plantation called Candyland, owned by a ruthless tycoon. Also, they came to some suspicions of the head slave named Stephen. This movie is Django Unchained, 2012 R rating, 2 hours 45 minutes runtime, starring Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kerry Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, and director and writer Quentin Tarantino.
2 things. Number 1, I could drink 10 of these.
Yeah, these are good. What is this?
You'd be drunk.
Yeah. What is it?
I'm calling it the D is silent.
That's right.
So it's
oh, sorry. Of course.
Bourbon, Amaro.
It's an amaretto sour?
No. Bourbon and Amaro, which is kind of like a play on
he's going to get you the actual
When's the last time you had an amaretto sour?
On a Manhattan.
Oh, man. I don't know.
And then it's got, I was looking up the name of this, Demerara syrup. So that's the D.
Dude,
Biggest
amazing.
Demerara.
It's very
Make
good.
it, look it up.
Some chocolate bitters.
You just said it was 2 hours and 45 minutes runtime. I remember so I'm watching in my basement where I watch 99% of the movies, and I get to 2 hours, and I'm like, I didn't know I was at 2 hours, but I checked how much time is left, and I was like, what is about to happen in the next 40 minutes?
Yeah.
And that's when the movie
And that's when the movie really starts. Like,
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There's almost 3 movies in one.
Dude, packed full 2 hours and 45 minutes. I wish it would have been longer.
It's good. This is one of the examples of his. So he has 2 different types of works. He's got his own original like storytelling that is told out of order. Mm-hmm. That's one style. And then he's got rewriting history, which is the second style. We've already covered Inglourious Basterds most recently.
Last week, in fact.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And of all the characters that Quentin Tarantino, what he basically does is take a moment in history where a terrible person did some terrible things to people and basically flips it on them. Of all the people he's done that to, this slave owner, Candie, is his least favorite human of all time. He says of all the antagonists, he hates Candie the most.
Well, because I'd imagine the amount of research and studying and reading over he does on this stuff.
Well, but I mean, he does it with all of them. I think I put a lot of thought into this. I think it's just so personal. It's so much more like and we're not going to get caught up in ranking like that. There's nothing good that comes from that.
Sure.
But if you look at the difference between Hitler, which I think most people would put at the top of that list, Hitler was kind of like in a room calling shots, whereas like this dude,
Hitler wasn't really the villain in that movie.
He's not even the villain in that movie. Mm-hmm. But in this movie, you watch the antagonist 5 feet from a slave. He's ordered to kill another slave with his hands, and then afterwards give them a beer.
Yeah,
it's just different.
And that's why we had talked before, and I was like, I'm interested to hear how. I'm assuming there's nothing just made up in Tarantino's head for this movie. It's all based on
history,
right?
Yeah.
And I felt a different type of way about this era of the United States than I ever had before.
Oh yeah.
And you told me
have you seen any works of?
You were just telling me 12 Years a Slave, Emancipation. I have not seen those.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it kind of sounded like when you were like, oh, really? Like, yeah.
Have you seen any movies that involve slaves? Like civil rights, black owned
Roots.
slaves.
Yeah. Roots is the classic one.
I'm
I don't think I've seen
think
Roots.
of what I have.
Roots is like a mini series, right? That they get.
to watch it in
Yeah, Roots is like a TV made for TV. Is long. It's like made for TV 2 or 3 parter.
I think I saw 12 Years a Slave before I saw Django Unchained. Actually,
Yeah, dude, I'm thinking if I have, it's been a watered down school version of, and dude, eye opening.
Yeah,
Eye opening.
totally. I definitely think that these works are important and show a completely different side. I mean, like, I think there's some probably Civil War movies that have depictions of slavery, but it's probably like one scene.
Yeah,
And maybe like Revolutionary wartime, depictions, but a whole movie around it is different.
Yes.
Like even The Patriot. The Patriot has slaves because that's how the black guy he wins his freedom that way, but it doesn't show what's happening on the plantation.
Correct. And this is also the South of the South of the South. This is probably
And he pulls no punches. This sets a record for the N-word. It was kind of painful at times.
well, and
116
to your
uses.
point, Leo really struggled with that.
Well, I remember seeing a
initially.
clip about that. And Jamie Foxx had to be like, "Bro,
It wasn't Jamie.
It was.
Oh,
It was Samuel L.
It was
Jackson.
Samuel L.
was it?
Jackson.
Okay.
He says this is like a Tuesday for us.
Yeah.
That was his direct quote.
Samuel L. Jackson." One of my notes. I'll get to it in slam poetry. We'll we'll get you anxious for it there. What'd you know going into it? I knew Jamie Foxx was in it. I knew he was a slave. That's it. That's all I knew. This was the first time I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
You
Did
guys
you know anything to expect? Like you had no idea?
I knew Leo. I knew what he looked like in the movie because there's just so many memes of him from this movie.
There's like 3 separate big time memes from this.
But that's it. That's all. That's all. I know.
Have you seen Django, Marcus?
This movie?
Mr. Western? No. This is based off of like a character named Django.
Oh no.
Okay. I didn't know. There's like 3 separate Westerns that play into the storyline of this.
Oh,
Really?
that's fun.
Yeah. I thought you might have seen it, but Kerry Washington, so his Broomhilda, we later find out is his wife. They also played a married couple in Ray.
Yeah.
Which Kelsey and I just watched for the first time.
I like that movie.
It's a good movie. It's very depressing. It's
Yeah.
very sad. I mean, he's basically an addict.
Yep.
And the way, I mean, he had a sad life, like crazy, but they have a lot of chemistry. It's crazy though. Like those 2 characters could not be more different than these 2 characters. It's cool. It's cool to watch.
Yeah. They're both really good actors.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She makes it hard to watch her scenes.
Oh yeah.
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 She's from Scandal. Kelsey loves her.
Correct. That it took me probably 30 minutes to remember the name of that show.
The show?
Yes.
I've only seen a couple episodes. It's okay. It's not like Westworld.
got off to a hot start and then it was just kind of done.
Oh really?
They
Then I guess I'm not going to watch anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Because I don't think it's a hot start
because
at all.
like with most recent shows, it's like they feel the need to include certain things that don't even
Don't play into the
yes
yeah.
just to
I
check a
agree.
box and it's
I
annoying.
agree.
It's annoying. Rem, you'd seen this movie long ago.
It didn't capture my attention like the second time. I think Nate and I were talking. I think the same thing for him. Like it was good, not great. Watched it again. I feel a little bit more like I like it. I mean, it's not my. I just love some of his other work, but
it's not your favorite Tarantino. By
no.
far. Yep.
And I will say though that since watching it, I did watch 12 Years a Slave and I did watch Emancipation with Will Smith. And so when you watch something like that and you get exposed to like the corrupt nature and like all of that, it is kind of fun to just watch a movie where they just kill everybody that was wicked. Kill some Nazis.
Is that what happens in either of those movies?
To check myself for a
Don't
second.
tell me which one.
Just make sure.
Yeah, dude.
Just make
Do
sure.
a little
Say-
mental.
say
You got it. You got it right.
Does that happen in either
I'm
of
just
those
gonna
movies you
avoid
just shared?
all comments.
In either of those movies you just shared, does that happen where they just kill a bunch of bad guys?
No.
Don't tell me which. Oh, God.
No.
You're
it's
saying you
not-
need that.
Yeah,
after-
yeah. After watching such like pain and insufferable like injustice,
Yep.
to watch a movie where
It's rewriting.
It's rewriting. Like that's why he does it. It's very gratifying
Yeah. All right.
and just super unrealistic. Like people flying back 10 feet from, from a gunshot.
So fun.
Yeah. Like the last scene where he shoots the white girl, and she just flies back.
Miss Laura.
In through the yeah.
More on that. More on that. Marcus, you ready with 9 words?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
slave becomes bounty hunter and goes to rescue Broomhilda.
Broomhilda. How is that only 3 syllables? I feel like it should be more.
So you know how we talked about Tarantino always throws? He's earned the right to throw ridiculous things. In Inglourious Basterds, it was that massive pipe.
Sure.
Did you catch the hidden gem in this one? A ridiculous element that didn't make sense, but he gets away with it. You didn't catch it? When Leo's drinking out of a coconut.
Oh, sure.
Just because
it was the Polynesian thing.
Oh, so ridiculous.
Well, I think
no way.
It's so funny that he is like obsessed with all this French stuff.
Yeah.
But then he goes and does all of these different cultures that aren't French,
Then
like
calls
the
it French?
Polynesian.
Yeah.
He apparently loves the French, but can't speak French.
Right.
And he keeps messing up. Like all the things that he's doing aren't French
is that
at all.
So what is he like? He wants them to call him Monsieur.
Monsieur.
Candie. So he's like he went there once.
Candie.
He went there once, and he's like, all right, I'm doing everything in French.
We've all been there. Yeah. We've all been
Mind
there.
your step.
Mind
your step was the 3 most used words in our entire work life for probably 2 years.
After getting back from Europe the first time, I wore soccer jerseys everywhere I went.
Dude, you know what I still wear in the winter since going to Europe, and I love it?
Your scarf?
Scarf, man.
Oh, yeah, I love scarves.
Nice tied scarf.
Yeah.
Looks great, too. Slam poetry. Here we go. Weinstein again? Christoph Waltz again? Django Unchained. I get it. I love it when it happens early. Broomhilda once had an affair with the President of the United States. Does Jamie Foxx have the largest hands on Earth? He has the largest hands on Earth. That looks like an AI version of Samuel L. Jackson, but it is really Samuel L. Jackson. Mandingo. I have no words for it. Miss Laura's death is now my favorite.
Miss Laura, the last one.
Yeah, dude.
Even over the dynamite blow up.
So it reminds me, actually, Marcus, what I'm talking about. I don't know if you remember it. So Marcus, I think all of his kids have seen my Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Star Wars at this point.
Yeah.
And one of the outtakes of that, when I cut off
Romeo and Juliet
his head, one of the outtakes for fun we did was instead of his head falling off, it just gets punted 100 yards into the sky. And it's kind of like that where it catches you off guard.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I love it so much. Yeah, that death was great. Hey, what made us stop and think? We got some favorite scenes, some hidden gems, favorite quotes, hot takes. Yeah, a lot. There's something I've been going back and forth on sharing. And again, this is the first time I've seen a movie describe this type of slavery with this much violence and just this much injustice ever. So I would say I've always been on the side of like, dude, there's nothing we can do to change the past. Just everybody's where they're at now, and we've come a long way. Mm-hmm. Dude, it's hard to watch this and not be like, how could that not have such an extreme effect on generations and generations of these people's families after this? Like, it's the first time I've really genuinely felt that way that long afterwards.
That's the power of cinema.
Holy cow, man. Like, I've never, and I would call myself pretty sympathetic to these situations. I've never felt that way about this besides watching this movie. I felt a different way about the whole situation.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what you think after watching the other two.
Yeah.
I mean, because this is an aggressive version.
And it's I would hope so. But
I'm not saying...
I don't think anything in here is super unrealistic.
No, yeah, I agree.
I wrote, these are so much more than blood squirts because it's like blood gushes,
Yeah.
But like this isn't like over the top,
right?
In terms of
what
the
actually
stuff
happened.
that actually happened.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I mean, the dogs.
Yeah.
That was.
I mean, the one-on-one
The
fight
dog one was brutal.
where he gouges his eyes out.
Okay, so
and then
this
he-
is called Mandingo.
Yeah.
Right? Is then it? Yeah, like almost cockfighting
it
essentially.
just in the living room.
Yes.
I had never heard of that until this movie.
Me either. Which
Me
shot?
either.
Which
Is it a real thing?
So, I mean, producer Nate, if you can
Can you
confirm, I
check and
can't
see?
imagine. I can't imagine.
in incognito mode.
I can't imagine that it's not like it didn't happen. I don't know if it was mass like public, but I
Yeah.
can't imagine it didn't happen.
I hadn't
that's
heard
what I'm
of it
saying.
before.
This is a
I
subject.
mean, it's still not with slaves, but it still happens. Like there's still fighting in basements. Mm-hmm. So I can't imagine it's not.
You just don't talk about it.
Have you guys seen Game Night? Game Night?
With
Yes.
Steve Carell and
No, that's Date Night.
oh
Game Night is with Jason.
Bateman.
Bateman.
Yes, I have seen that one too.
Have I seen it?
Super ridiculous. Like
It's super ridiculous, but it's actually
it's exactly
really
what you
funny.
think.
It's exactly what you think.
I can't see.
Kind of like the movie we all went and watched together. Like it
Oh,
was
no, no,
exactly
no, no,
what
no,
we
no.
thought.
It's way funny.
I can't see Tarantino.
No, I'm saying, but it's what we thought.
Yeah.
I can't see Tarantino taking a subject like this and making up something like that. I guess that'd be.
Well, I
my
mean, he might
stance.
embellish, but like,
Yeah, sure. But I can't see him making it up.
yeah,
I don't think that he would.
we'll
he would
find
do
out.
this.
Nate will have this in about 20 or 30 minutes.
Sometimes he'll get something and then he's explaining it to me, and I'm trying to decide how do I get this in
Yeah.
the conversation. Again?
He's got plenty of time. There was no moms in this movie. So I will tell you that one of the
It did
coolest
not?
fun facts happens early on in this movie. So for the first 30 minutes, Christoph Waltz is driving around this ridiculous cart that's got this oversized tooth. Well, that was originally rewritten because he was just supposed to be riding around on a horse, but he hurt his pelvis. He injured himself.
Yeah.
And so he had to be on a cart. And when
And
I
that
read
just
that,
makes the movie.
it
too.
does. That's what I'm saying. Like when you pivot, when you like, I'm sure when he hurt himself, like that was a bad day for the director. That's like, oh man, now what? But like the best of the best figure out a way to make it happen. I mean, the most famous thing about this movie is that Leo cuts his hand on accident in that scene. And that scene almost won him an Oscar.
It should have, honestly.
And he just keeps going, and then they rewrite the rest of his scenes to involve the fact that he cut his hand in that.
By the way, I looked it up faster.
He yelled it out earlier.
Okay, cool. It's definitely what this says. Again, this is just one source. While enslaved individuals are sometimes forced to fight, box, or wrestle for wagers, these bouts rarely ended in execution as owners deemed the destruction of valuable property a bad business practice.
Makes sense.
I mean, that was the. I mean, that's not even, that doesn't even touch the horrific scene. That I mean, the fact that he kills him. Yeah,
Sure.
That makes it bad, but I mean, it's already terrible.
But okay, back to the pivot though. I'm watching this and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But as I'm watching this, I'm literally imagining Tarantino chuckling to himself as he's thinking about this
tooth wobbling
back and forth,
For
and
sure.
just how ridiculous it is in
For
this
sure.
setting. And to me, that kind of stuff makes these kinds of movies.
It does. It does. And you can do it wrong, though. Like, you can do it wrong where it actually, like, takes away, is too silly, is too comical for the movie. Like, I've seen movies, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Wild West.
Like, we've talked about that. Well, Wild Wild West is like a comic book movie, though. I'm talking more like a drama where all of a sudden they just throw in something ridiculous. Because this is a drama. This is not a comic book movie.
Marcus, you mentioned where it's not just blood squirts. I will say, if I were to rank blood squirts in a movie, this is up there.
It's high.
This is not just quantity, but the volume of individual blood
From the
squirts.
beginning.
Dude, the quality is just nice.
Here's the direct quote. Quentin Tarantino has said that Calvin J. Candie is the only character he has ever created whom he truly despises. 2 Oscars. Tarantino got 1.
Not Hans Landa?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Like, I'm not saying... yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that I agree with
Hans
that.
Landa's pretty despicable.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if the way this is worded, if he gives more credit to Hans Landa being like
an actual person.
Not only that, but like Christoph Waltz kind of wrote the part versus Quentin Tarantino writing the part.
So Tarantino had to have written this movie with Christoph Waltz in mind.
Yeah, he had 3 different characters that were written for Leo, Samuel L. Jackson, and Christoph Waltz.
Yeah,
like their characters.
They were
in, yeah.
We're like
because this like nothing could fit him more perfectly than this. I feel like.
Well,
I mean, he's great in Inglourious Bastards, but he is so good in this.
His opening scene of
his inability to
showing up, killing. I don't know if they were slave owners, but they were transporting the slaves.
Yeah,
his acting. When he goes, Mr. Speck, how much for young Django here? While he's just writhing on the ground, his horse is on top of him, dead.
Yeah.
That scene. That's one of my favorite scenes of a movie I've watched in a very, very, very long
opening?
time. Yes.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I like when he pauses when they're riding to his sister's house, and he pauses like, I must, come in with a game plan, and then he stops and he's talking over the horse to Django. And he's just like saying, dude, can you ease up a little bit? You're going to blow our cover.
Yeah.
And that whole scene, the whole dialogue.
That is really good.
That dialogue, and that is really good.
You're talking when Django is acting like the black slave owner?
The slaver.
Yeah,
the
when
black
he's
slaver.
Slaver, is that what it's called?
slaver.
Slaver, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good.
He just pauses. He's like, dude, you're going to blow our cover. You're going to lose everything. And he's like, I actually disagree.
No, you're going to blow our cover, basically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he definitely called
And
him
he
out
does.
he was.
And by the way, he does. He can't stomach any of it. Like anytime something's happening, like he just tries to distract them. In fact, I have a theory that like he just got so over it. Like it doesn't make sense that he dies in that scene. Like he doesn't even try to fight. Someone's going to turn a gun on you. He's not trying. He's like, he says sorry and he knows he's about to die. I think he just had enough. Like he's not trying to shoot his way out. Like he
him realizing what this world was actually like.
The character himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, why doesn't he fight?
Well, he had been the entire time he's been playing in this morally ambiguous world.
How though? I don't think he ever thinks he's done anything wrong.
No, he's justifying it, but he is killing.
Well, and
he's killing for money
legally.
And then he sees what's happening. He sees this injustice. He's thinking to himself, what's the phrase that we've used the last for the greater good, or not for the greater good?
The ends
justify the means, right? So he's letting this slave get ripped apart by the dogs. He's letting these other things happen because the goal is to get Broomhilda out. And then he's like, you know what? I can't let this guy live, and I know that if I shoot him right here, there is no chance that I make it out alive. But this guy can't live any longer because he is the most despicable human being that I can think of. Mm-hmm. And he just makes that choice. He's like, you know what? Screw it. Like, I'm going to at least do my part. I'm going to throw that starfish back in the sea.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice. I see what you did there. That was
made
special.
A difference for that one.
I'm ready to go field training.
Reminds me of that video I sent you, Brett. Never mind.
I'm ready to go field training.
I'm ready to go. Fish videos. Nate.
People know that story, right?
Mr. Chance.
I didn't just.
Yeah, man. Made a difference to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Made a difference.
Hold up. That's not what he says. Maybe it is what he says. So Christoph Waltz concluded his Oscar acceptance speech for this film with "Sorry, couldn't resist," a reference to his character's final line on screen. "I'm sorry, I couldn't resist." Is that what he says?
Mm-hmm.
That's his last line?
I don't have it down. So apparently it didn't grab my attention.
Interesting. Yeah, Leo wanted all the parts. Like he was considered for a bunch of different parts for these different movies. He was originally going to be Christoph Waltz's part in Inglourious Bastards.
Right.
They just love working together, man.
So was this
situation... They hadn't worked together before this, though.
Before Django?
Yeah.
Was this a situation where if Tarantino didn't get those three parts, he wasn't going to make it?
No. He just writes... It probably wasn't even a consideration. I think once you reach this point, like...
They're going to say yes.
They're going to say yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Holy
he wrote Django's part with Will Smith in mind, right?
Will Smith, I mean, Will Smith was at the top. It was Will Smith, Idris Elba, Chris Tucker, Terrence Howard, Michael Kenneth Williams, all great options. Tyrese Gibson were all considered for the role of Django. Tarantino actually wrote the role with Smith in mind, and Smith's agent wanted him to accept it, but he ultimately did a pass. And then it makes a reference to the fact that he would later do a runaway slave movie for Emancipation.
I read that Will Smith passed because he wanted to make sure that Django was the main character.
What do you mean?
So
he thought Christoph Waltz was the main character?
Yeah. There's too many.
It sounds a lot like that note we had about The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Correct.
With Eastwood. Eastwood did get outshadowed.
Yeah. I think that's it though. Like if Will Smith's in the movie, it's got to be a Will Smith movie.
Was it?
I mean, it's hard to argue that he doesn't be a Django movie by the end of this thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just Waltz's his acting takes over. It's too good.
It's technically, I mean, he won Best Actor in a Supporting Role.
It's the acting.
But they're all
so
kind
good.
of supporting roles. I mean,
that's true.
I mean, the movie's called Django Unchained. It's definitely about Django.
It is about Django.
It's his love story. He's the one that shoots him up at the end. He's in every scene.
But
even the scenes when he's like just putting his hand on his gun is still a focal point.
Yeah.
Was Leo also nominated for supporting actor for this?
I don't know.
I'm very happy Jamie Foxx was selected. I think he did an amazing job.
I think he was incredible.
He's incredible. But I don't think you can argue Waltz carries dude. I don't put somebody else in his shoes. I don't know. I can't say I know for a fact I'm gonna love it as much as I did.
Yeah, I mean he wins for a reason. But if you put Jeff Bridges in that, just like The Hateful Eight and some of these other ones, like there's guys that can play this role, and it's still a great movie.
I don't know.
I just think like when someone wins an epic role like that, like
Jeff Bridges would have been an interesting decision.
Yeah.
For this
he totally could have played that role.
Hateful Eight's Kurt Russell.
Okay, what's the one with Bridges? True Grit?
True Grit.
Yeah.
And he's great in that movie.
So no Leo nominations. Leo gets snubbed, dude. Leo's not an Oscar. He's our guy. He's not an Oscar guy.
I cannot believe he didn't. At least I know. I get it. Maybe they didn't want to nominate two people from the same cast for supporting actor. But Leo's incredible in this.
Yeah. We're big Leo fans. How many Leo movies have we done?
A lot.
And we're doing Titanic.
We've done a lot of Leo movies.
Catch Me If You Can. That wasn't a technical movie.
That's a young Leo though.
I got a fun fact for you. The quilt that is laid on the bed.
We read Catch Me If You Can. We didn't see the movie.
The quilt that is on the bed onto which Broomhilda is thrown is an Underground Railroad style. Myth has it that slaves would use quilts to communicate, and the Underground Railroad style would say pack up and go. It's pretty interesting.
When did she get thrown on the bed?
At the end.
Oh, got it. Yep. Yeah. Hey, did they get an Oscar for wardrobe? Because Jamie Foxx looking fly, dude.
That's paying homage to a certain work of art.
By the way, at the end, his outfit at the end, and the sunglasses,
yeah.
Or maybe
I love the sunglasses,
dude. Is Cam Newton trying to be?
Maybe,
I'm dead serious. I think he is.
Best motion picture of the year. So the other noms were picture of the year, cinematography, and sound editing. And I love the soundtracks of Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
Like as soon as it starts, you're like, oh yeah, I feel comfortable.
Oh, even the stuff that's like, there was a man.
Yeah. I mean, it's Johnny Cash.
His name was Schultz.
Hey, Candyland is. Please tell me that's not the origin.
It's not.
Okay, good.
No, that was supposed to be both funny.
I got so worried, dude. I bet the makers of Candyland were pissed.
Candyland is a trash game, though. I mean, if
it is,
it's a great starter.
It's fine.
It's a great starter.
I just played with Olive and Ezra. It's perfect for that age.
Sure,
but it doesn't make you even.
It's
I
not
feel
long.
Of all people,
it's not long before
you
you're
would
like,
be mad because you there's no strategy.
Well,
I agree that annoys me.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I just
Yeah.
want to make sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't like Candyland.
Thank you for.
I literally lost. I was ahead. I was ahead yesterday.
No, here it is.
Okay. And then I pulled the licorice out of the bag, and I was like, "You've got to be kidding me." And then I've got my 5-year-old laughing at me because I've got to go all the way back to the licorice place. Ridiculous.
This was the longest shoot that Tarantino's ever done. Do you guys want to guess within 10 days of how long it was?
Longest shoot?
Longest shoot he's ever done for a single film. It's actually, yeah.
You know what? I bet it's shorter than
I was going to say, I bet he's quick with everything. So I'm going to guess 4 months and 15 days.
Oh, give me days. Give me days. So
like
135.
Cool. Let's go 132.
132.
I will go with 94.
This is ridiculous. 130 days.
Let's go!
This is like the craziest talent I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm back, baby.
Ever.
I'm back.
It is ridiculous.
Oh,
That's insane.
man.
You just always win anytime there's one of those gumball things.
Dude, I need to.
You just win every time.
You know what?
Taco Bell.
Oh, man, that was good. In the water?
Guys,
In the water?
do you remember when Taco Bell teamed up with Star Wars? I collected all those memorabilia.
Oh, yeah.
Taco
I had
Bell.
a thing for Natalie Portman.
Who didn't?
We know.
Okay.
We know.
What do you mean we know? You
We've
didn't?
talked about it.
You didn't?
I wasn't into Star Wars.
So?
What does that matter?
I just didn't watch it, so I wouldn't know.
Did you read the books? Of course not.
No.
Did you read the book?
I did. I did. I don't want to go too deep into this, but I read about Padme before I saw Padme.
Wow.
Yeah, I read the preteen books.
Okay.
I was super into Star Wars. That's actually what got me into Star Wars. I don't think I had actually really watched the 80s movies. I did kind of like probably with my dad in passing,
Sure.
but I didn't get into it, but I really got into the second.
I just read Home and Garden.
Did you? Okay. All right.
Good housekeeping.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, here's an interesting note. So I made this note right when Leo is introduced. My first note when Leo is in the picture. So they're upstairs, the Mandingo fight is happening, and Jamie Foxx has to go to the bar to get a drink. Is Leo the last boss they can't beat? Does the doctor die? I feel like the doctor dies.
You wrote that before?
For Django, yep.
Nice. It's got to feel pretty good.
Almost as good as 132 out of 130.
I wrote down
An hour and 3 minutes before Leo's on screen, by the way.
the exact time that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I just wrote this meeting between Leo and Christoph feels big.
Yeah.
Like he turns around, or he starts talking
Without turning around. Yeah.
Then he does turn around, and you can just feel
Yeah.
the tension.
Well,
in the room.
instead of answering his question, Waltz calls him on his indecency. He goes, "No small talk before business," like, right? Isn't that his response?
Something along those lines.
No.
And what's crazy is
no pleasantries before we.
they played it so well until Steven. What are we doing, Steven? Come on, man. They did pull it off. Freaking Steven.
One of my favorite things to watch when there's this like page dedicated to posting what the script is and what actually happens. Have you seen these videos? It's incredible. Basically, they'll show a scene
and the script supposed to be there.
The script is being highlighted below it, what it should have been.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, like the script, one of the ones I most recently watched is like Good Will Hunting, the scene where Robin Williams.
Oh, Nate, earmuffs.
Do you like apples, Nate? No, it's the scene where he's describing his wife farting in her sleep.
Oh yeah.
So that was the whole thing was ad lib. So like I think we covered that in the actual episode, but like Matt Damon just loses it and they stay in character, and you can see how they skip a whole paragraph, it's better, and then they come back to it in the end, and it's what makes the film. And it's again one of those scenes that you have to point back and say that's what won them the Oscar.
Is that the scene where they're kind of joking around, having fun, and then he turns on him again? Because Matt Damon's trying to still piss off Robin.
Not that one.
No,
that scene's earlier on. I mean, there's some pretty
This is
epic
after
scenes.
they've broken through.
There's probably 3 therapy scenes that are memorable. That's the first one, and then the
one
I'm
at the
talking about.
pond.
Yeah. It's not your fault.
Pond scene's pretty great too.
Yeah.
Pond scene's great if you know what's happening behind the scenes. That's the one where there's there's 1,000 people trying to. Matt Damon.
Because Robin Williams is so big.
I think it was Matt Damon.
No,
it was pretty
Not
early for him to be that.
It was, but I think he had just scored something. I'm gonna go back and look, but I think I thought it was Robin Williams, but
I remember either Nate had that note or had your notes or had something.
I'm gonna drop everything right now and figure this out. You guys carry the show for a second.
Good. Well, we've kind of worked our way through the movie. We've mentioned some things after Leo gets involved, but we haven't gotten deep into to Leo scenes. I put down to your point.
I was wrong. I was wrong. When Robin Williams and Matt Damon were shooting the scene on the bench, it seemed like they were only people in the park. However, due to Williams being a massive star at one point, 3,000 people were on location. Why? You know how distracting that would be for an Oscar-worthy scene? All right. Sorry. What were we talking about?
Well, other stuff. That's good. The Doc and Candie scene, you said, Marcus. You said you felt like it was a big scene.
Totally.
Do you think they felt that way filming it? Do you think they knew while they were filming it how that would feel?
I think so. I think it'd be hard to create that scene intentional.
Yep.
And the acting and the tension just continues to ramp up. Mm-hmm. Really until the apex, which in my opinion is the dinner scene.
Yes.
So if you're Leo,
it ramps and ramps and ramps until that dinner scene.
We're talking about classically trained actors. So here's my question: if you're Christoph Waltz or Leo, let's just put ourselves in Leo's shoes. You're reading the script, and you see all the scenes you're about to be in. Do you specifically look at that scene in light of how much you have to build and purposefully dial it back in that scene, knowing that you need to go somewhere?
I think so.
I think so too.
Well, Pacino does that in Godfather, and it almost got him fired.
Right. I remember that. Francis, was it? Well, Coppola
had to go to bat for him.
Went to bat for him. Yeah.
They had to film out of order.
Yes.
Specifically to be able to keep him on the project.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, before I knew any of that, watching Godfather for the first time, I thought that his character arc was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Mm-hmm. Not knowing that backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think actors that are great do this.
But that wedding scene in Godfather does feel, from his perspective, it does feel like something's off here. Something's missing.
Who?
I remember the wedding scene. So Pacino, I know it's on purpose.
You're saying he feels like something's off, his character?
That scene itself feels like a different movie almost. I don't know how to explain.
Because of his character?
A little bit of that, a little bit of it's like you're watching a crowd and you're just witnessing the wedding happening. It is an interesting, different scene.
It is, but I think part of it is because they break it down to where the Godfather is meeting with people in the office, and the feel of that is so different than the wedding itself.
Yep.
But I'd have to argue that Pacino plays it perfectly.
I think so too.
He's trying in one entire scene to save his marriage and say, this is not me, this is my family.
And I think from a director's perspective, he's probably, without the belief in Pacino, he's thinking people are going to walk out of this thing.
Well, the director does believe in Pacino. It was everyone else.
It was the people that were seeing, the producers and stuff.
Okay, got
it.
Right.
Because Coppola saw him in a play or something, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I keep on wanting to say the theater, not the theater. The studio.
The theater.
No, it was theater. It was a play.
Willow's doing a theater.
Yeah, I heard
this
about this. She's going to be in a show on Thursday.
Wicked 2. Wicked for Good. She plays Ruby.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Her age bracket is 9 to 12, so she's.
I thought you said her agent.
Yeah, I am her agent as well. I'll tell you what. After those original songs, I've been reading up on,
Wicked?
How to get rich being a parent of a famous kid. And been praying about it. Gotta protect my heart. Gotta protect my heart.
Move to Carmel.
Yeah, dude.
Step one, move to Carmel.
You start looking at houses in Carmel at 6% interest rates, and you start thinking about making your kids employees real quick.
Yeah, that's right.
Real quick. Yeah, Charlie was selling oranges the first week they moved here.
All right, before we get deep into this dinner scene,
yeah,
I've got a less serious question, but I think it's really important.
Yep.
Who loves his sister more, Candie or Commodus?
Candie.
Which one's Commodus? Oh, you talking about the Gladiator?
I'm surprised that you answered that so quickly.
Because Commodus is it's just his option. It's just the only.
What, you know he was going with that?
It's the only option.
Yeah, it's his.
I thought you were gonna say Brett or Remington.
No one.
That's where I thought you were going with that.
No one else would make love to him. And I guess she probably didn't want to either. Yeah.
Commodus is royalty.
Everybody, yeah.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, but Candie loves his
She's
sister.
the only one that doesn't want him.
So in the first scene, I thought Tarantino was going to put her in this movie with no lines. She literally just keeps looking and smiling in that first scene. It's comical. You don't remember?
It's an amount.
It's
of
uncomfortable.
Uncomfortability that I was.
I mean, that whole scene is uncomfortable because that's when you find out there's a slave in the heat box.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty.
Yes.
And it's right after
rough.
the dog scene. Like that. That's a rough 20 minutes. That's a rough 20 minutes.
Very rough. Yes, Nate.
Jamie Lannister.
Jamie Lannister definitely loves his sister more.
Correct answer.
Yes. For all of you Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I had no idea what we were talking about.
Absalom.
Hey,
Amnum.
Have we figured out why Samuel L. Jackson looks the way he does in this movie?
Because he's old?
Why are you so over? Why? What?
He just
It's
doesn't.
great, dude.
He's acting.
It's yeah.
He just looks so weird.
Oh, here it is.
Looks so weird. So strange.
Yeah.
This is the meeting between the Doc and Candie.
Here's the meme. That's the
Dude.
meme.
My note.
and then Drew always sends us the line. You had my
curiosity.
Now you have my
and now you have my attention.
Yeah.
My note at the hot box is the hot box, and we have 1 hour left. The big house is about to get insane, and that it did. I did make a note. How much fun did Samuel L. Jackson have playing this role? Probably a lot.
Dude, I think it was necessary. You don't want all these big name
That's
actors.
true. You don't want like
playing
a true
themselves
cameo.
all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, you have to understand Samuel L. Jackson's been in every Tarantino thing. Like his main role was Pulp Fiction. He can't come in playing Samuel L. Jackson in this too.
that's true. That's true.
Oh, you know we haven't ever done the Kingsman.
I do like the Kingsman.
I like the Kingsman too. Weird
He's weird in that
He's really weird in that.
with the lisp and everything.
very weird last word of that movie though.
No, last scene.
Last scene. Yeah, the last scene is
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, you would remember that.
I do
So
remember
weird.
things like that. It's weird.
That's all you remember of these movies.
Yeah, it's
Would you
weird.
rather be in the boo box or the heat box
The boo box.
Well, I don't know what the boo box is.
from Hook?
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a heart. I don't exactly remember what that
Snakes and
is.
scorpions.
Oh gosh, heat box.
You
I
ever
can't
watch?
believe
You
I'm
ever
saying
watch? Yeah, I think I would choose heat box
that.
too.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a sauna.
Scorpions.
Sauna in here.
Scorpions. Okay, so you're talking about dinner scene, Marcus. When the doctor says Mr. Candie, you know it's on. You know, at that moment, you're like, all right, the amount of tension Tarantino creates in that scene with the handshake reminds me of Inglourious Bastards and the floorboards.
Sure.
It just keeps going and keeps going. I actually did not expect him. I was caught off guard by the what do you call that? The pistol
handgun?
and the handgun situation.
Yeah.
A literal handgun. I didn't see that coming. I don't know why, but look.
Well, I mean, the
They
deal is
played it
done.
like they weren't going to.
The deal is done.
yeah.
Like, they figured him out. They're going to pay $12,000 for the right slave, and she's the right slave. They get the thing done. They're walking out the door, you know?
It is interesting who they choose to leave alive and who they choose to kill. Like in the last scene when he kills the Aussies. They're Australian, right? Or they were trying to be Australian.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, Tarantino.
Man, cannot help himself. So, but like, why does he kill them? They're like, for all intents and purposes, pretty. Is it just because they're slavers and he's over it with all slavers?
I think he's
because in the first scene
he's unchained, right?
But in the first scene, he doesn't even kill the guy that was enslaving him. That's my point.
Well,
But
he hadn't been,
everybody else does though.
He hadn't been.
Yeah,
I think his eyes
he's over it.
were opened. His he had been. How many times did he make the comment? "You gonna pay me to kill white people?" This is all like he finally.
Well, that's in the beginning.
Yes,
Yeah.
he had fully transformed by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's completely unchained.
Marcus, did you write down that note a lot?
No, I mean I just think that it's more than just the physical. Him. Being
Listen to how
unchained.
soft China is.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't have any Chinese listeners, so it's fine.
I think we're banned in China.
I have a cousin who's Chinese.
I think
so
we're banned
I can say
in
this.
China.
The film's release was delayed in China by government censors in April 2013. Their requests included turning blood to a darker color and lowering the height of the splatter of blood. How soft is China?
You know,
So soft.
I
So
commented on the quality of blood squirts. I think they recognized them as well.
Yeah. I was surprised they didn't say blood squirts.
They just didn't think that their population could handle it.
You know what? I say it's China's soft. Reed asked me if he could watch this movie with us, and I just said no. I was like,
Marcus,
Yeah, you can't. This is a little early.
don't
Wow,
think so.
dude.
good for you, man.
Wow.
Good
Yeah.
for you. There's a line we found. it.
There's a line for sure.
I don't know
Alright.
that we would expose our children to this.
I don't think.
I mean, like we're getting there, but not yet.
I think you could handle 12 Years a Slave, though.
I would let him watch 12 Years a Slave.
Who's main actor in 12 Years a Slave?
One of the guys I mentioned earlier. I'll look it up.
For some reason, I was thinking.
I want to watch that again. That's an older movie. It's like 20. It's like this. They're the similar.
No,
time
it's 2013.
I'm
yeah.
wrong, but I thought it was Black Panther guy.
Yeah, it's
it is.
Chitwell.
Yeah.
How do you say his name?
No.
Chiwetel.
The actual Black Panther, not Michael B. Jordan, right?
No.
Am I crazy? Okay, maybe not.
No.
Don Cheadle.
No.
No, he does look like him though. He does look like the Black Panther. He's still alive. He's a little bit older.
Oh, got it.
Um,
R.I.P.
Yeah,
It's been a long time since I watched
that's
that
a
movie.
tough speech to watch. And then him talking about Denzel. Was it Denzel that was his mentor?
Denzel literally paid for him to
his
go
acting
through
school or something like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I mean, that's crazy.
It is, man. And then he doesn't tell anybody the whole time he's acting.
Yeah.
Through it. It's pretty awesome.
There's some really cool stories. Like Robert Downey Jr. does the same thing for somebody else. I can't remember who it was.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That wasn't Denzel too, was it?
No. No. Robert Downey. Isn't it Robert Downey Jr. does what Denzel did for him for somebody else?
I don't know. I just remember.
Elaborate on the Denzel thing.
So
But
Chadwick.
That's
why I confused it. But essentially,
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman
Who played Black Panther.
is dying of cancer and wins an award, and on stage basically commits the award to Denzel because Denzel paid for his acting school and basically and told nobody
Yeah.
and mentored him.
Yeah.
And it's just a really cool heart. It's one of those Jimmy V speeches. Really cool moment.
Marcus, you look like you got something to say.
Nope.
What took
not
us
yet.
there? What took us there? 12 Years a Slave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who played him? Boys, my last note that I just want to share is Django's street IQ is 1,000. He has the highest street IQ.
What do you mean?
Of his-
Based on what?
His street smarts is just, he knows how to play. He's operating at a different level than everybody else.
Yeah. What movie is Jamie Foxx play?
And even Sunday?
Horrible Bosses. He plays the most ridiculous character in Horrible Bosses. If you haven't seen it, I can't do this justice.
Horrible Bosses has one of the brothers in it.
It has Charlie Day and it has Jason Bateman.
And then it's got one of the
Ed Helms, I think.
It's got one other dude that he has a brother, and I didn't realize he had a brother. Is he Mexican? I can't remember. Somebody save me. I'm looking it up.
What's your favorite Mexican country?
I'm not allowed to talk about nationalities. I've been banned.
I took Charlie on a date night tonight. She was all over the place. She said sushi. So I started driving to somewhere where I can also eat the food. And I picked Bonefish Grill. Halfway there, she goes, Mexican. And I go, what are you doing to me? Date night with your 9-year-old is hilarious. You know how you like ask your wife to check your teeth for like things in it?
Sure.
I go, Charlie, check my teeth. She goes, yellow.
Thanks, Charlie.
Immediately, like not even a thought. It's so funny.
I'm never going to find it.
Well, the thing that I wrote down was that it's so fascinating how right at the end of that scene where he insists on shaking the hands. Like, this deal isn't done until you've shaken my hand.
His own ego killed him.
Yeah. Even that is really awesome to me. And I read something that Tarantino didn't just want this to be a revenge thing. He wanted he wanted for Django to be like a true hero. So not a revenge story.
So he doesn't kill him.
And that's also where the Broomhilda myth comes in, because Broomhilda was in Germany this princess that was up in the tower, like Rapunzel or something, being guarded by the dragons. So what does Django have to do? He's got to go in there. He is the hero who has to go in and defeat the dragons or the enemy.
So you're saying specifically the choice to add Broomhilda to the story
and to name her that was so that it's not just a
him
revenge.
killing up bad guys.
Yeah, it's not just a revenge movie now.
Yeah.
Now he's a hero.
Sure.
All I heard you say is Will Smith took a big L.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he missed on that one.
I think he's doing all right.
I think he missed on that one. I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I don't think I've watched a Will Smith movie since the Academy Awards situation or Oscars or whatever.
Dude, I did like that. He won that year though, and that movie is great.
What movie?
Sir Richard.
Oh yeah, I like Sir Richard.
About the
Serena Williams.
Yeah, I looked it up. I was thinking of James Franco.
What about him?
He is not in that movie.
What
Horrible Bosses.
Tarantino.
I don't know why. I think I was
really
thinking of
glad you
Pineapple
took
Express.
so much time.
What?
I don't know.
Pineapple Express, man, that was when I was in college, I thought it was so funny.
So
Jessica loved all of those movies in that time.
So Marcus, do you
all
remember
the Seth Rogen
all
movies?
of them?
Do you remember when we stayed in Arizona for an extra day to surprise Nadine?
Yeah.
So for some reason you weren't there.
Correct.
But wait, how do you know what I'm about to say?
I remember when you guys stayed there.
Oh, you didn't stay.
No.
Okay. So we stayed and
I had to be back for something.
Oh, got it. The next day Jason Jeffrey took me to see that movie.
Oh.
And all of a sudden,
everything made sense.
I'm sitting in a movie theater watching Pineapple Express, and I am very high.
I wonder why.
And that movie, I don't know if it's good, not high. It was very good, high. PCB, pre-Christian Bro. Yeah, PCB.
Jason Jeffrey. Spent some time with him.
I love how you're like, remember when we did that thing to? I'm like, yeah, I remember.
That was the first time.
And then you said you weren't there, but
that was well, no. I meant you weren't at the movie.
I didn't go to the thing at all.
That was the first time I smoked hookah with Nadine's dad.
You did it in Arizona?
He takes the pipe from me and goes,
yeah.
And the lore.
Let's smoke hookah tonight before I leave.
Dude,
I'm in.
Riley and she didn't smoke any, but outside at the fire last night. It was
I have literally
best.
the perfect setup in my backyard for hookah.
Mm-hmm. Hookah's great.
But
if you're listening to this,
but I don't have
try
one.
some hookah.
Try some hookah.
Yeah, it's great for you.
We're sponsored by hookah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Is hookah like Kleenex now?
Yeah. We're sponsored by hookah.
What's that noise?
Oh, that's
noise?
I don't know.
Are you not hearing it?
Yeah. I'm choosing to
weird.
not talk about it on the podcast.
Oh, okay. What noise? Any other thoughts, favorite scenes? Anything? Everybody's person by person taking off their headphones.
What'd you say?
We're not talking about it.
Any other favorite scenes before we get into quotes and hidden gems?
All I can hear is whatever.
We're finally at the scene that I'm talking about. It's hard. This is a hard one to have favorite scenes in.
It is really.
You know what I mean?
A lot of great scenes.
Like
It's just banger after banger.
I mean, it's like everything has a purpose. It all builds off of each other, and it's not like I'm gonna have a favorite scene that's like graphic. Like that's not a favorite scene.
Well,
It's memorable.
But
Yeah.
like Brett talked about the first scene.
The sound is done, by the way. It's gone.
Oh, it's upstairs.
Now there's people banging.
I love.
I mean, there's
William Hung over here can't get out of his own way.
He's back.
Oh baby, she moved.
But I love the.
He got a record deal, by the way. Did we talk about this?
No,
William Hung got a record deal,
we're so old.
and I'm over here without a record deal.
Yeah, I love the bar scene where he buys him the beer or not buys.
I
he
actually
goes
wrote
and
that
pours
down.
him a beer the first time.
That beer scene is just like the whipped cream.
It is
cream.
100%
Yes, that's my
like
note.
that.
That's my
Yeah.
note.
And if you
Great
paid attention,
cinematography.
the beers are at different levels the whole time. Just
I
like
did notice that.
I talked about.
But you said Tarantino doesn't care. He refuses to go.
Apparently,
Yeah.
It's interesting. I wonder if they actually were drinking it.
it had to be. I think they probably would be.
You think so?
Yeah. Wouldn't you?
I don't know.
If
I
you
mean,
were
it's
acting-
hard. You see a lot of actors who like refuse to do it because they just really want to be on. I mean, if you have to do it like 30 different takes, it's like how do you drink?
So you brought up.
They're not drinking a lot though. It's not like they're chugging a whole beer.
Well, Marcus, they're not you.
It's the scenes
got-
where
okay,
You
it's
got
funny.
good.
Like,
you got
if you watch old
You got
90s,
good endurance.
endurance.
Yeah, Marcus now has endurance not only with drinking beers but also with running.
That's true.
What
I
else
noticed
could
this.
he add?
I noticed this. Watch movies that have been made in the last 10 years and then go back and watch movies in the 90s. Or not even movies, like sitcoms, when they're eating. Like you can see them physically eating
Today?
the plate. No, in the 90s. Today, they're very careful
Fake
about
eating.
like fake eating and like what they're taking bites of and stuff, except for Brad Pitt. That dude.
He eats. Yeah,
He
he
eats in
eats.
every
He
scene.
smokes. Like
Dude, I track my eating just so I don't become a ridiculous blob of fat. I can't imagine if my job included being a specific size and weight.
Dude, I've got a friend.
I struggle and I'm not even trying to be perfect.
I got a friend who is the host of a Fox 59 show, and it's a day. It's like what do you call those? It's a lifestyle show.
yeah.
And so he's constantly every single day he
They have-
has
there's
one
always
or
a
two
food.
segments where there's food and he has to eat it.
Yeah.
And we took Parks Place food in there and we were like heating it up in a microwave. He's like, no, we eat cold pizza all the time. It's fine. I was like, dude, I want to eat this. I'm putting this in the microwave. We had to like hunt down a microwave. Those dudes are just eating cold food all the time.
Oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, blah blah blah.
I feel lied to.
It's because they're lying.
Ooh,
Thanks,
hot.
thanks, Ryan.
Okay, so you brought up Pacino slow playing in The Godfather, his character build.
Mm-hmm.
I think Christopher Waltz does the exact opposite direction very, very well.
Comes in hot.
Comes in hot. He's got life figured out, right? He's just like, you could see, he literally tells Django, here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to do this. The second he realizes there's a world that exists like this, it's almost like he's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like I'm out. We're taking this down. I'm saving what I can.
It's definitely not a predictable character plot.
No,
you
man.
think when he comes in so hot that he's going to be the hero,
Yes.
like he's going to go in guns a-blazing.
I don't know if you would still call it arc, but it's something.
Oh, for sure it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautifully done.
His face when they pan into him when there's the fights going on in the dog scene,
Mm-hmm.
like he's like moved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it's empty.
and then later when he's imagining the dog scene, that's even worse because we don't actually see the dog scene
Until
the first
that.
time.
Right.
but
we
his memory of it.
We see
right.
his memory of it, and it's like, oh,
You can see him turning away in disgust.
Mm-hmm.
Like I vividly remember that. It's a panned away shot. The guy sitting next to him is watching intently, and he looks away in disgust.
What gripped me the most was not that the slaves were being viewed as property, but they truly viewed themselves as property.
Yeah.
Like when he's talking to him right here in the scene where he's like, if I'm going to pay $500 for you,
he's talking to him,
he's like, I need 5 fights out of you. And I don't know, just the way that he's agreeing with him and understanding, it's just like that's what gets me. Now
they've been broken.
Yeah, completely broken.
So I wrote down, there's nothing lower than a black slaver, which I think was a line.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me think of a couple different things. Matthew being a tax collector, the tattooist. I don't know if have you guys read the Tattoos of Auschwitz?
He's read it. I have not.
It's also a miniseries, 6 episodes, and it is phenomenal. Both book and miniseries. But essentially, it's all that concept of turning on your own people to gain by helping and supporting. So, black slaver, I think that's pretty cut and dry. Tax collector, from what we understand about Jewish history and what those tax collectors actually did, lining their pockets, working for the government, turning on their own people, not being Jewish anymore. The tattooist one is the one I struggle with, because they essentially gave them all jobs. When they were in concentration camps, they all got a job. And his job was to tattoo the numbers, which the act in itself is inhumane. But people really struggle with that, basically saying that like he worked for the SS for gain. And I struggle to see that.
The difference with that is if you deny something the SS tells you to do, you're gonna die.
Totally.
But that's not the case with
tax collector. It's not the same.
No,
you chose that.
It is. It's different.
Black slavery. You chose that.
I agree. It is different. Yeah,
I just don't see that. But people really struggle with that. I remember Scott Pollard, a friend of ours, ex-Pacer player, been in real estate, been on the show.
Survivor.
Been on a podcast. He was on Survivor. Friend of ours. He was flying to see, his son is a Hawaiian football player now, plays for University of Hawaii. And we were having a dinner party, and he didn't have a book for the flight. So I take him to my freaking awesome library with all my best books. And then one of the books I gave him was The Tattooist.
How to Lead. Oh, okay.
How to Lead. Yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
I did give him my book, and I signed it. No, I gave him Boys in the Boat, and I gave him The Tattooist. And so he reads The Tattooist, and he sends me a synopsis. And I'm actually going to dig it up and read it. But essentially, it wasn't just, like in the book, the Jews in the camp hate him as well, even though he's stealing food and bringing it back to them, giving them water and medical supplies. I'm going to look up Scott's response because this is interesting. I want to get your thoughts on this.
So it's funny you say that. Maybe I remember all the good parts of it for him, so I didn't view it that way. I don't remember the Jews hating him. I don't remember it being that deep with them. I remember him having the girls steal all of the gold and jewelry and whatever they could get, so he could take care of them and swap stuff out. I think, you know what it is maybe about the tattooist, what they had to do to get on the good side of the SS to be considered for that role. Maybe?
No, dude.
No?
So here's what Scott writes. Tell me what your thoughts are on this. The Tattooist of Auschwitz is, I like survivor stories. I'm not a big fan of working with the enemy to survive stories. Hard to explain, but for example, Unbroken. Louis stuck to his guns and defied the Japanese, earned their respect. He said, lone survivor. Marcus was the last one of his group alive, saved by local tribe.
Great name.
Formed a bond. Tattooist worked for the enemy to stay alive. I get survival at any cost, but it loses my respect.
So he's saying, hey, let's not glorify it. It's cool. You did what you had to do, but it shouldn't be glorified.
I just don't agree. I don't know. I just don't know how you would do it any differently. Like, it's not a job. First of all,
you could just say no.
It's not.
Dude,
you could just say no and die.
You could. That is true.
But why?
Could do that.
Why would you do that? So what he does is he makes the tattoos. He finds a way to actually make the tattoos not as painful. And he's usually tattooing women. He's gentle and loving, and one of the most horrific times of this person. This person is just now arriving. They get everything stripped of them. And that's they shave their heads and they tattoo them. He's also able to stay in close quarters with the SS and be able to deliver the food and medical supplies and being in that position of power. I just don't see anything wrong with that. And yet some people just disagree with me wholeheartedly.
I agree with you, but I can't blindly do it because how I would have justified that 2 weeks ago is I would have said the ends justify the means, and I'm no longer saying
it's
that.
not the ends justify the means. It's the
but
ability.
it's Andy. It's Andy.
It's not the end. It's the during. Are we talking about Toy Story? What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about Devil's Wears Prada.
Oh,
Andy. She had a choice. She could get
it
fired.
is not Andy.
She went to Paris,
It is
bro.
not Andy.
He basically went
By
to
the way,
Paris.
Devil Wears Prada is surging. It's the number 1 episode of the last 10 episodes.
I believe that.
Yeah.
We timed it right.
Devil Wears
for
Prada
sure.
2, very good.
It is
Oh,
pretty
did you
good.
watch it?
Yeah, date night too. Yeah.
So what's the movie we watched with Nate Bargatze called? I didn't even know.
Breadwinner.
The Breadwinner.
I didn't know that. I had no idea. I went in knowing zero about that movie.
That's
the movie
how I
was
do every
basically a
movie.
bunch of little skits put together is what that was.
Yeah. I laughed.
If you know that going into it,
I
that's-
laughed out loud.
It was
I
better
didn't
than what I
laugh-
expected.
I didn't laugh nearly as much as the old people behind us.
dude, they thought it was the funniest
They
thing they've
thought
ever
everything
seen.
was so funny.
And she felt the need whenever he laughed really hard to like make sure he felt good about laughing by commenting about what he was laughing about.
Yeah.
But for some reason, after the first 10 minutes, I didn't hear them anymore. I didn't realize they were still laughing.
Oh, I heard him for
But
sure.
yeah, the first 10 minutes was very awkward.
It was like it was almost like it was the third time they were watching this movie that came out the day before, because they'd be laughing at something before it was funny.
Yes, totally.
They wanted to love the movie.
Yes, they,
And you know what?
they
Good for
love
them.
Nate
Good for them.
Bargatze.
I will say this. For a movie theater in pretty prime real estate Carmel, not impressive.
I was surprised you picked it.
Well, I was
Yeah.
trying to be nice to you guys. We were already over there, you know.
I think they've tried to shut it down a couple
Flicks.
times.
Really?
It
Yeah,
did
it's-
get shut down for like 2 years.
Yeah, after COVID, it was shut
Yeah.
down.
Dude, I've been
Flicks is the premier.
I've been
place in Carmel.
I've been spoiled by Imagine. at
Imagine's
Hamilton.
great.
Holy cow.
Really?
But
It's
if you're gonna go over here,
every
Flicks.
single chair is leather. Every single chair has footrests. Every single chair goes back. Every single chair has heat and AC.
Yeah.
You can pick between the two.
Imagine is the way to go.
It's
pretty
amazing.
Awesome. Yeah,
I'm ready for quotes and hidden gems, boys.
there are little tents out there. That's in the bar. He's like, yeah, there are little
Whenever
tents
we
out
do
there.
these quotes, it's so out of context. We just need to throw them in the regular episode.
All right. Well, the way I see it,
I'm positive he did.
I'm like, dude, no,
See what
you
I'm saying?
no,
You
no,
guys don't-
man.
you guys don't-
no,
that's so
no,
funny.
you got to. I don't know what positive mean, and then he explains it to him. I'm positive he did.
I'm positive he did.
Yeah.
My wife worked all day, and all I hear is criticize, criticize,
Dude,
criticize.
that scene.
We
is
didn't talk about the
hilarious.
KKK at all.
Oh, that scene was awesome.
The hoods.
Yeah, the hoods. The dude
Oh, I
leaves.
forgot about that
The
scene.
dude leaves. And what's his name? Jonah
Hill.
Hill. Just as
Well, it was after the KKK was over, right? Or it was before. It
no,
was a
because Civil War
precursor.
hadn't happened yet.
It was a precursor.
Well, yes, precursor. Yeah, this is
Jonah Hill
1800s.
Jonah Hill was actually originally supposed to have a much bigger role in this movie. In fact, I think they shot scenes and they just ended up cutting them.
What I'm wondering, do you remember the dinner scene with Leo and the doctor, and they're talking about Django being the 1 in 10,000 black person?
Yeah.
It's like a flashback almost. How much did we miss of that scene?
What do you mean?
Like, it's clearly a bigger scene, but they used like 1 5-second snippet
I mean,
from
it's
it.
a really long scene, and then it is prolonged. because
No, the first
There,
dinner.
there's like
There's like they flash back to a dinner they had before,
they flashback to dinner they had like the night before or
gotcha.
almost something. But yeah,
like before they left.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I just the whole scene with those guys who are putting on. Okay, maybe we won't call it the KKK because it's clearly supposed to be like a precursor to the KKK,
Right.
Where they're all putting on these hoods,
Yep.
dude.
the ignorant dialogue.
Put everything else aside. Like
It is a normal
those guys
conversation.
trying
Yes.
to decide to go do something together and then just getting angry at each other.
Yeah.
Like when the 13 of our friends get together and try to do something. That's exactly
You know what it always ends up being an argument about is where we're eating.
What? Listen.
When are
maybe next time
Or getting
We'll get
banana
some-
peppers on a pizza.
we'll get some new sheets that are a little bit easier to use. So we go with sheets or no sheets. What should we doing?
Nobody's trying to criticize any hard work that anybody's done.
I did write down one quote that I thought was really funny. Everyone calm down. We mean no one else any harm.
You just go, let me pick up my own clothes?
Django. DJANGO. The D is silent.
The D is silent.
Why does the guy that takes a shot, why does he say, I knew that? It's a weird line.
The guy that takes a shot.
They're sitting at the bar. The guy asks him what his name is.
Oh, yeah.
And he says his name is Django. The D is silent. He goes, I knew that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Is he supposed to be a cooler version? Like
no, I think he's just, a special kind of one-upper.
I see what you did there.
I thought Django's line when she opens the door and he goes, "It's me, baby." I thought Jamie Foxx couldn't. I don't know how he wanted to say that line, but he said it. Do you guys remember Jamie Foxx had a song called "Slow Jams" with Kanye West?
I don't see nothing wrong. Oh wait, no, that's R. Kelly.
No,
I don't.
Unforgettable.
any of those. He said it in that voice,
And you heard it.
and
You
I
heard the
just
song?
couldn't stop hearing it. Yeah.
Unpredictable. His big hit was Unpredictable.
Oh, also.
Girl, get comfortable.
Or I put my hand upon your hip. No.
No, didn't hear that one.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to listen to that one.
One of the last quotes of the movie to Steven. He's telling Steven, he's talking about all these ways that black people have died. He goes, "But I noticed you didn't mention kneecapping." Blows his kneecaps out. It's great.
I didn't feel like he had. I was waiting for a more gruesome, justifiable death for Steven. Yeah, definitely.
Letting him lie. I don't know.
Letting him get blown up, though.
Letting him, like, the anxiety of knowing the blow ups happening.
No, he needed way worse.
He needed to be hung upside down naked, about to be castrated.
Yeah.
You really want me to shake your hand?
Jamie Foxx used his own horse, Cheetah, in the movie. He got it 4 years prior as a birthday present.
That's cool.
So that one he's riding at the end. By the way, that's the most badass scene. Like, you always know, like, Chris D'Elia makes that joke about you always thinking that you're the main character of the movie, walking away from a fire burning, like, blowing up. Like, he's like, you're not Denzel. I think if you were to put yourself in the coolest scene ever to walk away from, it would be the final scene where he kills the Aussies and all the smoke clears, and then he just rides off bareback on the horse.
That's pretty cool.
Give me the dynamite. That's pretty
Pretty
sweet.
awesome.
Yeah.
Bye, Miss Laura.
Bye, Miss Laura. That's a great kill. That kill. Here's the deal. That kill could be in this movie. It could be in a serious movie. It could be in Violent Night.
Absolutely.
It fits
Violent
in a
Night.
lot of places.
Violent Night. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier when I said it could have been done wrong. Violent Night. Violent Night does it wrong.
Meaning it should have done just lean into
You're
that.
just
I'm
taking
just saying.
Violent Night too seriously. That's the
I
problem.
don't take this too seriously, and it didn't do the same thing. Now I will say this. This is a.
You literally said that this is a serious movie.
I know,
though.
but I didn't take it too seriously.
Okay.
Marcus, take the movie seriously. Don't take watching it too
Yeah,
seriously.
exactly.
Got it.
This isn't about you, Marcus.
Hidden Gems?
Hidden
Yeah.
gems, all of it.
Go ahead.
Tarantino, every note that I found had an element of him. This is the only movie I've ever seen where he backs off himself. Like it's not movie critics or the first run or the MPA rating saying you got to back it off. He personally had, like, for instance, one of the notes was he had the Mandingo fight scene and the scene with the dogs were much longer and more violent. And he said it was just going to traumatize the audience. And
Wow.
So like
Pretty special self-awareness.
I found a bunch of notes like that where he just cut. He went down on record saying he has so much more footage he would like to release someday as like an extended director's cut.
Wow. Mine isn't nearly my
Real
hidden
quick,
gem isn't
before
nearly on
you
that
say it,
level.
what's cool about that is sometimes you can watch a movie like this with, like, we talked about the blood squirts being so intense, the dogs, whatever, and you could be like, he just had a goal of making a movie as gory as possible, and that's proof, like, that's not.
Yeah.
He wanted great cinema, and he decided like this is not fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hidden gem was that he couldn't help but go for the penis when he's shooting the snowman. It's like everybody ever, you know? Like, I've hit everything else. Let me see if I can. Yep. Okay. Got the penis too.
That's where I put the carrot on the snowman. I thought everyone did.
I love how at the very end too, you were talking about him. Well, you were talking about the Aussies, but him walking away from the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And he's smoking the cigarette from Candie's like cigarette holder.
Yeah,
I love that.
Snowman.
To be clear though, that's not the scene that I think is badass. It's the one right before that.
Yeah, I know. That's right.
You talked about making snowmen. You know, I always envision making snowmen with my kids, and then you don't think about making snowmen with your kids when you have a dog and you're just rolling up snow every other time with a bunch of poop in it. It totally throws off.
That's why you need to clean
whole...
the poop up, you weirdo.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about
poop.
You don't clean up the poop?
I pay a neighbor kid to do it every non-summer or non-winter.
But not during the winter?
Not really.
Just collects.
That first cleanup in the spring is
a doozy.
That's a $20. That's a $20 job.
We talked about a lot of male actors, but I will say a very impressive note from Kerry Washington, who played Broomhilda.
Oh, yeah.
She sought to bring authenticity to her performance in several ways. The actor playing her overseer used a fake whip, but Washington insisted the lashings really hit her back.
Oh, geez.
Whoa.
To dramatize her punishment inside an underground coffin-sized metal container, she and Tarantino agreed she would spend time barely clothed in a hot box before the filming began to get the feeling of confinement, and did a couple other things. So like she really committed to the role. And what's interesting is
that's really incredible.
It is. And you can even see, like, I will say, like, I did a report on, I can't remember, on a jab. I actually, but when I got into boxing, I did a paper on a jab. It was like the entire paper was on like
jab?
A jab, like versus cross, like one of the punches you throw.
Oh, okay.
And
you did a paper on the jab.
Yeah, I did a research paper on the art of a jab punch. And the thing that inflicts the most pain from a jab is actually the whip effect. It's not the power behind it. If you were to just jab through someone, I mean, it still hurt. It's still something hitting you, but it's actually the whip hitting you that gives the most damage. And you can see Jamie Foxx when he gets
he's the
whip,
worst at
it's
it.
Not it. Nothing
He
he's
doesn't
doing
know
would
how
hurt.
to do it. Yeah.
Like that was the only qualm I have with this.
Well,
is like they should have cut that out because it's blatantly obvious that would not damage.
Well, it
anything.
actually makes sense a little bit though.
I mean, yeah,
because he wouldn't know how to use it.
Correct, but it's the guy is in pain from the whip, and he shouldn't have been.
Or he's at least scared.
Yeah.
He's no Indiana Jones.
Yeah, man.
Here's the question I have: isn't she like in a yellow dress, appearing all over the place?
Yep.
Before, was that when she was quote unquote had ran away?
No. Oh, you mean is that what she looked like? That was just in Jamie's like.
That was in his head.
That was in his head. Yeah, he's like
they
imagining
They call me Hildy.
Wow, dude, you just had a Brett moment, man. How's that feel?
She wasn't actually there.
No, man. He was like daydreaming about her.
What?
I can't believe you're serious right now.
That's how he was getting.
Okay, Big Lebowski.
You're gonna edit this out.
That's how he was getting through all the crap that he had to do to get there. The way that he was treating those guys and everything else.
Mm-hmm. I'm caught up.
Hey, before we do ratings, I stayed up till midnight last night reading. I printed this out. All 53 pages of the Pope's AI manifesto. If you haven't read the whole thing yet.
You printed out 53 pages and read it?
I've read like 30 so far.
Tell me more. I don't.
Dude, so the
blind.
Pope came out.
I thought he had like a speech.
No, dude, it's like a 5 or 6 chapter.
Oh.
Yeah, it's but essentially
I can buy this on Amazon.
He compares, dude, just Google Pope AI Manifesto.
Yeah, but then I have to print it out.
I don't have a printer.
I started reading it on my phone and I'm like, I have to print this. He's comparing AI to Tower of Babel, and it's just
apt.
Basically saying that we have like
apt.
a battle for our minds with AI, like with the authenticity of.
Hey, we're trying to
be gods.
Be gods. Yeah, and he just does a very, and I don't know why. This is something wrong with my head. I envision a pope being old school everything and not even knowing how to use a computer. That's my issue. His writing in this, and I'm sure it's his team. It's not just him.
I bet he used AI on it. I'm not gonna lie,
dude. It's
tell me he didn't. Tell me he didn't.
It is persuasive. It is written
the hard truth
very well.
Does he say the hard truth a lot?
I'm interested to read
Double
it.
hyphens.
I think that it's a really apt comparison. I don't necessarily view all of AI as incredibly negative. So
I don't think he would. Yeah, he would agree with that statement.
Yeah.
I also believe that every single decade, century, we have thought the same thing. I remember back in college when Marty said he believes the end of time is near because of certain advances we had made with like the internet. And he's like, you can only get so far before you become God. So we're just gonna like that was his comment. I'm sure you heard it somewhere.
Sure.
But like that was back in 2000. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. That was so. But so like I think we're always thinking a version of that. But I am really interested to read it.
It's very good. Rating time. I'm a 9 and I'm not ashamed of it. I loved this movie.
Wow.
Yeah. I gave Inglourious Bastards a 9. And I like this one as much or more as Inglourious Bastards. So this is a 9 for me as well.
It's an 8 for me.
No decimals for Rem.
Yeah.
No decimals. If you did decimals.
It's an 8.
Yeah.
I love Inglourious Bastards. I don't know if it's the subject matter, the acting, or whatever. Like this is a great movie, but it's not one that I would like want to watch.
When I
over
saw
again.
these two, Inglourious Bastards,
I don't
and
laugh
Django,
in this one as much. I'm actually much more like frustrated in this one versus Inglourious Bastard. I laugh a lot.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I do laugh a couple times, but I'm definitely more
Like I get angry in this one.
angry
I don't think I get angry in Inglourious Bastards.
See, I view like. I guess I just think of both emotion, like when I can be moved to those emotions, whether it's laughter or whether it's whatever, like I view that as equal.
Totally.
You know?
I can see that.
But it's to each their own, so I'm not saying you're wrong. But these two movies that we just did back to back, Inglourious Bastards and Django.
Why did we decide to?
Because he just really wanted to. He really wanted to see it.
Tarantino
It's our podcast. We do what we want.
But for me, these two I did see very, very close to one another, and I hadn't watched much Tarantino until that point. Like I had tried to get into Tarantino, and I just didn't get it. Mm-hmm. And I think part of that's age and nuance and everything else. But I think I saw both of these at kind of the perfect time, and to me, I love this version of Tarantino.
Yeah, some would say we went on a Tarantino run. Some tried to say we went on a Weinstein run, and I was like, no, we didn't.
Who?
No, we didn't. We didn't
Brett.
do that.
Brett's the
Yeah,
one.
Brett, will you stop? You're the only one bringing this up.
Well, his name's at the very front of the movie, so people were talking. What's next? Big Lebowski. Not a Weinstein movie.
You're sure?
I'm actually not sure. We'll see you later.